Hey, this is John, and let's have a full in-depth review of the LS MT226E. So what the E stands for is economy. So I know what you're thinking, man, it must be a cheap tractor, but it's actually super quality and super premium. So let's check it out. So coming up here, it's gonna be a steel hood, steel side panels, which is super nice on a tractor. I love to see that. I've also got the steel fenders in the back. I love having the steel fenders. Guys, it's not gonna tear up like a plastic one's going to, so really nice to have that there. Come up to the front, so we start at the front. It's gonna be a skid steer style quick attach on the front. So this tractor is gonna lift almost 2,000 pounds of the front end loader all the way to full height. So you can get this model in the 32 and the 42 horse as well, and those are gonna lift over 2,500 pounds. So why this model doesn't lift 25, I'm not sure, because it does have a very similar loader, but the loader models are different. And that's what's gonna get you your 2,000 pound lift capacity versus that 2,500 pound on the 32 and the 42. Of course, it skid steer style quick attach. Guys, every tractor is going to be third function compatible. They won't come that way, but it can be added on all the models. So let's check under the hood and see what engine this tractor has. Should be a little push button right here. Guys, this is gonna be a 25 horsepower Mitsubishi diesel engine, which guys is a fantastic, fantastic engine. Everybody knows the Mitsubishi diesels are an excellent engine, especially for a tractor. Super easy to get to everything. Of course, we're gonna have a pre-screen, which is one of my personal favorites. Your air filter is super easy to get to. Battery's super easy to get to. You can check your coolant right here. And let's take a look on this side. Super easy to access our water separator and fuel filters. Oil filters, super easy. Guys, if you do your own maintenance, it's super easy to get to everything on this model. Front differential, it's gonna be right here on this blue cap, super easy to access. All right, let's close the hood. So coming around on this side, you're gonna have a nice step, easy access to get on the operator station. And guys, this is a shuttle shift transmission. And what that means on the shuttle shift is you do have to clutch this model for forward, neutral, and reverse. So let me show you all that operation. So coming here, just so everybody knows, the shuttle shift version of this does not have a suspension seat. I wish they had it on all models, but the dealer does say that you can add that on this model for super cheap. I think it's a couple $100. So it's not bad at all, but they can add the suspension seat, and I highly recommend adding a suspension seat on this. It uses the same seat, literally just has a suspension deal that you can adjust. Makes it super nice. Coming to the clutch here, guys, we want an inch of play on this clutch, maybe a little bit more, so this clutch will be adjusted. But you're gonna clutch it and shift it right here. So forward, neutral, reverse. So forward, let off the clutch, neutral, and then reverse. Super easy to operate a shuttle shift transmission. Makes it super simple. Throttle's right here, easy to get to. We're gonna have a brake, and it is a split brake, so you can split that brake. I love how they put this lever right here for your front end loader. Guys, it's a fender mounted. Super easy to rest your hand, unless you're operating this tractor all day long. Super easy to have your hand here while you're operating this tractor. A lot of times they're up here. I'm not a huge fan of that unless it's super close to you. But this being right here makes it so nice. Being the shuttle shift, let's go over the gear. So you're gonna have a 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you have a low and a high. So you have 8 speeds forward, 8 speeds reverse on the transmission of this. Of course, you got your throttle here, hand throttle, and it's gonna have a foot throttle too, being a shuttle shift transmission. 3-point up and down, PTO button. Guys, this is super easy to operate. If you are a beginner, you may wanna look at a hydrostat transmission. If you're like me and have been on tractors your entire life, you may want to look at a shuttle shift. It's what I'm used to. It's kind of what I like. Hydrostats do make it super easy though. But a shuttle shift, guys, is gonna have a little more power and a little less money. Take a look at the back. One thing I'll point out is the fuel fill. I actually like it here a lot more than on your hood. It seems like a little bit easier to get to there. A little bit tight back here. But of course you got your top link. And guys, this is a Cat 1 setup. You got your 3-point arms down there. I love this link here, makes it super easy to adjust depending on which implement you're hooking up to. Looks like you got a dipstick right here for your hydraulic fluid. Easy to get to. So guys, if you do your own maintenance, it's super easy. If you don't want to, just take it to the dealership you bought it from. Like again, I love the front end loader lever right here. I love it fender mounted. I'm a lot bigger fan of this than mounting it on your front end loader. Guys, of course, this is gonna be 4-wheel drive. You can get this with ag tires, you can get it with hybrid tires, which are like R14s. But this is an awesome model, and take a look, it just looks good. It's a good looking tractor for sure. Guys, any more reviews you wanna see, just let us know. We'd love to show it to you.